8:41 is Breakfast Television here on City TV. Thank you for spending time with us. The holidays, it's not just about shopping to find that perfect gift. You're going to be entertaining as well. And Chef Chris Shaften is with us now. And Chef Chris, let's talk about this because you've done Top Chef Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. How was that experience, by the way?
It was challenging.
It was challenging?
But the results have been really, really positive.
Oh, good. Well,
yeah.
And you don't get there without the experience, and you're a restaurateur. Unfortunately, our Calgary guests, our Calgary viewers, rather, can't check you out, but they can
in the summer.
Yeah, in the Okanagan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a crafty kitchen and bar in Kelowna, BC, and then I summer there running the restaurant administrating, and then in the winter I'm here operating as a private chef.
Doing your thing.
Doing my thing, doing what I do best.
Tips from a private chef on how to wow your guests. Starting with the drinking, you know what?
Yeah.
Cocktails, I don't know how many years ago, became back to fashion as far as, you know, you really want to step it up. But it can't just be a rum and coke or a rye and ginger.
Yeah, so cocktails are popular. Old fashions are new fashions now. So what we've done is our version of an old fashioned that you can do at home really easily. This is called a salted maple fashion. So 4 ounces of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of salt.
Yep.
That's just to make the salted maple syrup. And then you can add as much as you like to the sweetness of your palate, but we've used Lefroy whiskey, 2 ounces in the glass with about ½ an ounce of the salted maple syrup. You just stir till you dilute it, maybe 15%. So what's that? 10 stirs?
10 stirs.
10
exactly
stirs.
10. Count them.
You can use a few bitters if you like bitters, classic bitters, or we've used a bit of Thai spice
because then we're getting into bitters.
Okay, then don't.
So then don't. Okay, good.
Whiskey, maple syrup, salt, drink.
And to taste, so your guests, you know what, if they want a little stronger, if they like the sweet, they're good to go. That's easy. Now you're going to show us something at home that you can do under supervision.
Yeah, so something that you could do, or you could hire me to come do for you.
Either one.
I'd recommend the latter. So what I'm preparing today is a braised beef short rib with a mushroom puree. So these are wild mushrooms, matsutakis, also known as pine mushrooms, yellowfoots, and chanterelles, last of the season. Charred onion, a little pickled kohlrabi from the farmer's market, which is this gnarly alien-looking vegetable that tastes kind of like a cross between broccoli stems and turnip.
Oh, wow.
And I pickled it and coated it with gochujang, which is Korean chili powder.
And that's how a pro does it. And then we've got some toppings over here.
Yeah, rice chip and a little parsley from my garden, because if I didn't have something green, even though it feels like it's the middle of winter.
Mom would give you a hard time.
Yeah, that would be. Vegetables. Yeah, I'd hear it from my girlfriend too.
So we've got the braised rib there, and it looks like, I'll tell you what, it looks done. It doesn't look all pink inside. You really want it to be cooked.
Yeah, so this is cooked sous vide for 16 hours, but it comes out like a traditional braise.
Okay.
I do that to control the moisture content a little more.
The sous vide is the hottest thing to this day. People were into the Instapots, but the sous vide seems to be getting it done.
Well, yeah, and like if you want to braise in an Instapot, you can do it in about 40 minutes.
Wow, that's crazy. Look at this.
So can I plate this now?
Let's plate it on up.
Okay.
Let's talk about the fact is, you do this professionally, and as far as the education of, the general public, have you noticed that with shows like Top Chef, people are a little bit more, I guess, open to trying something that would have been foo-foo-y before?
People in cooking definitely than they were 15, 20 years ago. But I'm finding even more and more when I go into people's homes, like people are familiar with sous vide, people are familiar with pressure cooking, people are familiar with making old-fashioned. So for me, it's relieving in one sense where I know I'm going into a more educated dining environment.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have to up my game.
It's more pressure.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't just show up.
Language.
I couldn't just show up with a piece of braised beef and potatoes.
Look at this.
But I could.
Okay, we got about 15 seconds left to finish our top.
Okay, let me finish this plate quickly.
Oh my gosh! Then. Look at the looks. Oh.
So this is why you should hire me to do it instead of doing it yourself.
Look at this guy.
Looks
I love the plugs. He's like, that looks outstanding, Chris. Thank you so much.
It's our dish.
You're making the holidays easy with the drink and a little bit more work if you wanted to try this at home. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And right now, I know that Michelle would love to dig into this one.
Oh, yeah, Andy, it smells delicious in here right now.